Americans and in this society, we've lost that desire to preserve our name as well as elevate it.
Yeah, think about it that way.
Yeah, so I mean, I think about some of my friends I grew up with. They started life with somebody handing them something or a trust fund or something like that, and I used to think, wow, like he must have had a rich granddad or a rich aunt that really loved them.
Yeah, that's what I be thinking too.
And I mean, that could quite possibly be true, but the most underutilized tool is life insurance.
Wow. Okay.
Life insurance is a way to pass on legacy money to those that you love tax free. It's one of the only ways that you can pass tax free money. I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars to a loved one without the government getting involved in it.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah. And I mean, it can be as expensive or as inexpensive as you would want it to be.
Yeah.
But you have to, that's one thing that I'd say that every American today should take the time to call their insurance agent. Call me.
Yeah.
and just get a consultation done.
Yeah, no doubt.
On how they can do that and pass that legacy on. Because, I think we kind of probably come from some similar background.
Yes, sir.
What we see today is we see every generation, they're starting back where their parents started.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
And so it always feels like you can't get ahead, especially in our community.
Yeah.
You can't get ahead. So, that is a way in which you could really give your family, friends, not family, your family, your kids, your grandkids, nephews, a real head start in life.
That's what's up.
And that could be all the difference in the world. So you pinching pennies to start a business is not an issue anymore.
Right.
Because you have
backup money.
You have backup money, and that so.
That's really cool. It's funny, you say that because I'm a big bodybuilding fan.
Yeah.
And Jay Cutler, I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about. Well, no, he wasn't talking about it. A friend of his was talking to him about it, saying, "Hey, man, you still got that life insurance policy you signed up for when you turned 18." And apparently, like, I guess if you get it when you're younger, it's like this ridiculously low price or something a month. Yeah.
So the younger and health if you get it when you're healthy and young,
okay,
it's significantly less than if you wait until you got into your 40s or 50s, and by then you have a higher risk of having other chronic issues like diabetes, heart issues, things like that would make it significantly more expensive.
Gotcha.
So the younger you are, you put yourself in a lot better place to be able to buy the same coverage that, say if Jay, he bought it at age 18.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Significantly less premium that he will pay on a monthly basis than someone who bought it when they were 40.
Gotcha. But the return is the same?
Same return.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's the impact. So, like, we're actively, talking to our customers about, hey, this is another big point that I would get across, because a lot of people say, hey, well, I have this life insurance policy at work.
Yeah, okay.
But it belongs to your employer.
Talk to me about that. I did not know that.
Yeah. So there are some exceptions.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 or 3%.
Yeah.
But in most cases, if that is a group benefit that your employer offers you. So, when you retire, if you get laid off, if you're between jobs, that coverage is no longer in effect for you.
Oh.
And so what I see on my side of the desk is we see people that retire and all of a sudden they still have a mortgage, they still have a spouse to take care of, and then they're asking me to quote and give them a good deal on life insurance, and then in a lot of cases it's not financially feasible for them to purchase life insurance at that particular point in their life. Or they may be sick. They may have come down with some type of sickness between, whenever they started working and retired. So that's why we're pretty proactive here in letting people know, hey, you need something that stands alone, that you own. Yeah. Get it before you're old. Get it before you're, there's any medical issues that pop up.
Right. Yeah, that's cool, because I was wondering why that mattered. You know what I'm saying, when I was watching the video, but that dude was giving him a hard time because I guess the guy was older and he just got his. He's paying almost, I think he said quadruple what,
Yeah. So I mean, like me, I mean, I have well over $1 million in coverage for my kids.
Wow.
And I think my wife, I pay maybe $70 for hers. Wow. For $1 million. Wow. And I think I'm maybe $80. Wow. And then there's some permanent issues, permanent policies and stuff like that that would be more, but
yeah. Shoot, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So if anybody's watching this, start young, get it now. Just go ahead and take that out and get it, man. Because I know I'm gonna be talking to them about it. So no doubt.